powerful aura. Must be some artifact or...
So this is where she disappeared to.
Take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy. Greetings, Witcher.
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to Gaul.
No. To talk.
Turn around and wait.
Kira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
Any news of you?
None.
Even tried to
I've wanted to many times.
So,
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring... I'm in hiding, Geralt.
mean the persecution made you...
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new... witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scab...
Changing the sub...
Let me... I'm in...
mean the person...
Yes, that's... witch hunt.
So how's it feel? No joy in having the boundless respect and trust?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't...
Long enough for rot to set in.
Picked a strange place.
I didn't pick anything. In the north...
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them...
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one.
Changing this... I'm looking for...
Oh, really? Who?
I'm looking for Ciri. That Ciri.
Cirilla is here. The girl once sought by the Lodge of Sorceresses, and practically every ruler on the continent has landed here in Velen, and I...
Indications are she's hiding from someone. I heard she quarreled with a witch, but if you don't know anything... Sure you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out.
Who was it?
Not so fast, Geralt.
What's your rate these days? A couple dozen eggs? 3 hens, maybe?
My rate rises with every word you speak.
You're pricklier than I remembered. Isn't living in nature...
Nature stinks. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cyrilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but...
What was an elven...
Well, I tried to ask...
Of course.
Oh, but you know how elves are.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but...
He say what he wanted with...
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to...
He leave any met...
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should...
So you know where to...
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruin.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know you think as I do, that she might be there. And I'd like to see Cyrilla too.
Can't go just...
In that case, we'll meet...
Not so fast, Roach. Bastard. Let's go!
Blasphemers, dog's blood, should all be flogged, legs torn from their asses. Oh, my sweet boy, help an old feeble woman.
What's wrong?
T'other night, blasphemers, pox taken, shrine's gotta be repaired.
Ward. Done.
The good gods have sent you.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling.
Fine, I see.
Nothing's out of the way in these.
Faster. Slow now. Can we go? I'd like to finally meet this mysterious elf.
I do wonder if the...
Not like I want to bet him. Just...
Come on! Gavella Glad.
the Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then. Got a navigator with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this.
Damn portals. Wonder where Kira is now.
Kira? 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 Kira?
Ah! Geralt! Geralt, do something! They're crawling out of those holes! Use a sign or bombs, anything!
Stay calm. They're only rats.
I hate rat exterminate! Lillard, get! Ah! Ah! Lillard! Get them off! Ah! Ah! Disgusting! Ah! Geralt! Do you know the diseases they spread? Lillard, get! Ah! 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 Disgusting! Thank you.
You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got special...
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got...
Have you gone completely mad?
If you're scared, turn...
Stop it, that's
You'd really worry about me if I went on alone.
You?
Then come with me. Just...
Very well, have it your way. How did I ever let you talk me into this ridiculous expedition? Gavella Glan. Well. That's him.
What was that? An illusion?
No.
A what?
Something akin to much safer than an ordinary letter.
Message was definitely for Ciri.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title...
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Cyril.
Come now. Who aside from me...
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it.
He failed to foresee that someone like...
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests.
Well then, let's go.
We'll see.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognized the Vulpine Moray immediately.
Best Just Igni. He tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea. What now?
Well, he survived.
Like this place. Vehemently. A swallow. Seems we're headed the right way. Rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Cyril, mi fordo sol esser in. Cyril, mi fordo sol esser in. Hey, Silla Kelpie.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like it.
Good name for it. Gavella Glan.
Hunting dog. Can't see any connection to Kelpie.
Must you touch everything? Geralt, are you all right?
You might say so.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow.
Drawing of a horse. Clue for Ciri. Must be. Kelpie. Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here.
Look, they're opening! Let's go. Well, now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation. This very portal.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest.
You should be pleased you emerged from the portal in one piece.
And everyone still wonders why I hate to be teleported.
We must try to activate it.
Think that's a... swallow.
Come!
Sure it's safe.
Of course! The Elven Mage prepared this passage for Ciri. Gavella Glad. It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the calm before a storm. I've a bad feeling about this.
Wonderful.
that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains. Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it? How it will transpire? What will she say? What will she look like?
No.
I'm sorry for getting ahead of myself. At times I forget. We hardly know each other. Certainly not enough to discuss personal matters.
Not to worry. We'll get there. Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly. I've a feeling another golem's about to surprise...
Swallow.
Look, it worked! Come on.
Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
That
Wild hunt. Definitely.
they destroyed the Mage's sentries. Did you come here for a friendly chat with the elf?
Meaning you ever thought they might have? Froze them before they could attack.
Shut up!
Aside Isa. Jabba doin nilin. Ren! Shin Tamir!
What is this?
The White Frost. Mage from the hunt summoned it. Can you see all those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. Stand at my side. Darian Annoy! Ready. Stay close. Hey, Nicolas! We must close them!
Want me to go?
I'll do it! Just cover me! stamina!
Just one more.
Hey, Nicola! Angal stamina! Worked! Darian Hanoi!
Kira! What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
Just don't faint.
Now, in your firm...
Love to be able to say
I know. We must...
they blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me. Vela Glad. Come.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never. Just wonderful. Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never. Damn it. Time to end this.
He awaits us. Well.
You're stubborn, Tuan.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
How you like that silver?
I wonder how long you last.
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage!
Stay calm. Focus. Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never.
tragedy awaits us.
You're...
Geralt,
Step.
stop.
I wonder how long you last. Get up!
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage!
Stay calm. Focus.
Only well and whole. I fear
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
necessary.
Larena Lune.
All right, let's watch this message.
Shirel, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware.
Where last we were together. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt...
They searched everything. And if they had more time, they But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't...
Well, we know they were well acquainted.
Wonder why they...
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was a...
The witches of
Crookback Bog.
Kira, if you're hiding something...
But... I didn't say...
Why didn't you say anything earlier?
Well, I had no idea you meant then. If I'd told you something, but we needed first to confirm... I shall tell you
Now.
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me.
Can't imagine. You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. It mentions the village... The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local... I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet... Throughout my first fortnight in Valley, one night I decided to enter the dream consciously. Render it lucid.
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but...
Treats.
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know.
I'll have to see that.
Take the tome and read it. All right then.
Good idea.
Why do we even come?
Mysterious mage herbalist. Mysterious mage herbalist. Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into...
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nehaleni. It dispels and each time it does...
What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
Someone placed... illusion here.
Simple, isn't it?
Let's see where the passage leads.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air.
Good. Let's get...
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since... If I can find it, that is.
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Gavella Glan. We're certain to find something here.
An
You were
illusion.
supposed to help me! Geralt! Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Inscription here.
Show me!
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never... Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't...
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second, and thus they stood o'er their
So... All right. Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the order.
4 statues, each like the other.
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the order.
4 statues, each... Seems we did something wrong. Wait. Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
Gavella Glan. There it goes. Seems we did something wrong.
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the order.
4 statues, each like the other. Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried.
Perhaps it's a monument.
Can't see the elves commemorating her. Most see her as a traitor to her race, who got...
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
We going?
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favour to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be
See ya, kid.
Faster. Damn, you're ugly.
Catching snails!
The rats, why did he need them? Bloody rodents. Better...
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt,
But nay, the mage, he says, bring me rats and healthy ones.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout?
nothing important. I'll
Any news of your...
None. We can't...
Even tried to come...
I've wanted to many times.
So, bet you some...
Let me think. I'm in
mean the persecute...
Yes, that's exactly...
Changing this... Bet the old witch who lived here...
She did indeed.
Very much so. Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraith.
How'd it come to...
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've...
Gotta know some...
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where... Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to... So will you please help me lift...
So the peasants who went...
The villagers say he...
A real gent...
Why, I never met him.
A mage lived on the island?
We were friends. Yet even those who...
Why are you so...
I'm not, the local peasantry is. The Isle, miss, you've got to...
See,
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters.
What others think.
The point is, listen, I didn't...
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible.
Fine.
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish...
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation.
Can't you just...
I tried to go to Fyke Isle once.
Nice of you to...
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your madame. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses.
Funny. Thought you'd...
Take my boat. Provided rot hasn't eaten.
How's the lamp actually work?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find...
Figured as much.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. You will...
So...
Found it in the mine. Thought it was part of the lamp at first.
Think it belonged to...
Clearly. And
Never heard of...
it works just like a megas. Think of it as a...
They hard to build.
Extremely. That's what...
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every...
Not the slightest.
I need to know it.
No, that is a... Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover. Thank you.
Move it!
Slow now.
Geralt, can you hear me? How goes it? Where are you?
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition!
Wonderful.
Geralt? Are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Let's try Kira's leg.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and a daughter. To the top!
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for him. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Just Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Blood. Many must have died here.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower. Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
you. Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Who are you?
I'm a witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn.
I'm special. Always was. My family and I, we hid.
Mage who lived...
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this town. They're all dead! Mount...
If I can lift the curse... Tell me what happened here.
No! They came to rob and kill. They thought... Yet we had little food as well. They slaughtered everyone. He gave me a potion.
What kind of potion was it?
I remember I
didn't trust them.
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, only rumors, surely, but I was And then I heard him.
Your beloved...
There were too many.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then...
Poisoned?
No, for I later awoke.
Sleeping potion. Effects...
They were everywhere. All over. They tore me apart. Have I...
Can you talk to the...
No, I'm alone. You did...
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. You weren't the last to die on this island.
The island's a danger.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him.
How am I to know?
Not talking about ghosts.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask?
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place.
And your beloved?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he...
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. Your beloved?
No, a poor fisherman. I miss him so. Each night...
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I?
I don't think so. As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on my medallion started pulsating as...
I don't know what you mean, but you do... You could be right.
It could be your blood ties to the land. The base of the curse, that is. If so...
I loved him. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell.
Really sad story.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then?
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I had someone would finally take pity on me.
sounded for a moment like you joined the Wraiths yourself.
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge. Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die. Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge. Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die. I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you! Who are you?
I'm a witcher.
What of it? Why should I care?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed... Of course, it was not to her fault.
What happened on Fight?
Where Millie, Finch and Faulkner, they rallied. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me as soon as I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower. Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fika.
She took the poison.
It wasn't poison. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses.
You mean she was alive the whole time?
It's not your fault. No guilt in not
Gods, what have I done? I didn't know.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have...
I take death over
Wrong on that count. Annabelle
She's still there?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though.
A pester?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers.
Annabelle thinks...
Gods! She...
Yes. Go to the tower. Talk to her.
I thought she died.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on...
Just as in the
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition.
I told you. I said I love...
It's dangerous. There are risks.
Of course.
Nothing.
I'm ready.
Let's go to the tower.
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now... She's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past. But you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you, I would. You know that well, believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
At last.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabelle are reunited. Giddy up. Ooh. Oi.
Geralt, just when I was...
Tell me more about...
Never expected you'd take such an interest.
More interested to know if you...
Well, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious
Why'd you want...
You just witnessed why.
Didn't know you...
There's nothing wrong. We traded for it. He needed... I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave up...
Who'd he want?
He didn't.
Fyke Isle.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was... You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander... I would have given anything for an opportunity.
The lamp.
As I said, you may keep it. I actually regret not going there with you.
All right.
Perhaps you'd stay...
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. Could you see what happened?
Why not? If he was coming here from Nova... I'll check the...
Thank you.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon. Drowners and the water hag. My favorites. Off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well. Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic, the artery. Wonder how people explain this one have made it. waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
Just what...
Got those,
Splendid. I can finally begin my...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zarek. Care to tell me what you...
I would rather show you.
Color me in...
Then shoot...
Gonna slip into something more...
Later. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
Decaying within capable.
Third mouse. What?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more...
So where did... Kira?
Know the fairy tale?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too.
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these scarf, but I could use a Prince Charm.
I'm a witcher.
Don't flatter yourself. I don't want to shag you in the bushes, but to share a pleasant evening.
Oh, well.
I feel on. Before we go...
Gotta transform a...
No. I shall... Don't wince. It'll only be in a...
Why not?
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark hair. Well, off we go. Last one there.
Go, go.
Heard of the dry heads again?
Yeah!
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me. thought you were a better horseman.
For the record, I was riding a mouse.
For someone who usually trots around on a roach, that shouldn't be... Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was...
Shall I pour the white?
Dry red, but let it breathe.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with bottled water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune.
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my...
How, if you don't mind my asking?
Very true. But that's not what I wish to discuss.
Not the first...
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that... and the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burned...
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the... Although, Vikyle has a terrible reputation. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy
Romantic.
Friends. So?
Your fairy tale?
Really?
One. All right, that's enough. Kira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not?
Found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me. But I'll think of something. Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name.
Kira? Put me to sleep with a spec... A light. Top floor of the tower. So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
You...
Oh, please. I merely...
If I'd known you just wanted Alexander's notes, I'd never...
All right. Perhaps I wasn't completely... Geralty poo. Wipe that frown off your face.
Didn't come here to play games.
Naturally, you suspect me of the worst. I don't deserve... Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce...
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might...
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid. Tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
This is suicide, Kira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
So, see you at Karamoran?
I long to be...
And Medetta, Estreth SN Novigrad. This is too much.
What are you doing here?
What? This unflying... You too can seek his aid.
The All-God.
Nate, is that... We've been...
Mm-hmm. So...
You needn't mock us. You can see right well we brought scraps. And they're light again.
I could intercede on your behalf.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try.
Oh, All-God.
How dare you disturb?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse.
They must bring worthy off.
Avalanches? Here? No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. An illusion.
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Huh. Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about
that they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters...
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offering.
Been in this whole...
For a century or so?
Parasite.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and the Little then,
Fine, I'll tell them what you want, but they'll carry you out of...
Maybe you'd care to go up top and see if you're still there.
Anything new?
Talk to your old god.
And? We
Sadly, the old god wouldn't bend.
told you, Trebor.
Oh, one last thing. Did you...
Top of the day. Good day. Can't be in two places at once, can I?
Run, Roach.
I saw you in Vizima. We're simple folk. We seek no quarrel.
Huh?
You can try to win them all, but you won't. If a man defies a pack of scientists, he'll be devoured would a boiled dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns. The truth, said I to Hammer.
Let's go! Come on.
Refuse to Brutus cross.
Go, go. Come on, Roach.
Quite the work my man's got, eh?
Lifeless, move it! Halt!
Baron home?
Depends who's asking.
A witcher. Want to talk to him.
Yeah. And I want to plough the lovely Queen Cero.
Gonna let me in or not?
Hey, no passage for the likes of you.
Seems to me we ought to be able to...
All right. In you go. Open the gate. Sergeant! Ardle! Don't want no dis...
What do you think?
Nothing here for you.
Guard called you a sergeant. You a Temerian soldier?
Not your concern, mate.
Deserter?
Temerian army don't exist.
So what are you all doing here?
At a chord. Oi, where the fuck are you going?
Need some more? Wouldn't mind a... So long.
Went to the village for the army, and that one half-banged a lass. So the bloody Baron ripped him a new one. Sure.
Nothing here for you.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Your mate split the loot between them long ago. At least that's what I would do. And you, shut it now. Save your strength. Died with some dignity. You've mastered a trade, exactly.
Emphysema. Now those were balls. Attended a few, me and my Annie. Oh, how we danced, how we twirled, ha ha ha!
Oh!
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hey!
Enough. I don't care how you do it, but the deliveries must be weekly.
Won't you stay for tea?
No. Besides, you've another guest.
Look at that. Didn't even stop. In spite of all that blabbering.
Rumors rarely find confirmation in reality.
I know who you are. We'll talk inside. Make yourself at home. Hey, where'd I put the bloody vodka? Ah, there it is.
Why not? Himself and his company.
Good enough. To the matter at hand. I'm Philip Strenger. Now the blobtits round here.
Geralt of Rivia. Blobtits call me the Butcher of Blaviken.
I said already. I know who you are. Truth be told, it's the only reason we're talking. How do you like it here in Velen?
I don't. Swamps, bogs, marshes everywhere.
Exactly. Someone loses their way around here, he becomes damn hard to find.
What are you getting at?
Many have lost loved ones here.
Get to the point.
Ciri, that's why you've come.
So she was here.
She showed up some time ago. Exhausted, wounded. Later, I learned she'd come from the swamp. Said some beasts from the woods attacked her before she could reach the village.
That was close. I must leave this place.
You can come down. Hello there.
A little, I guess.
Yes. Though...
Does that mean...
Not quite. Not yet.
What happened?
This? How did you...
My father brought me. Told me to follow the trail of... So I started down the trail. Then I saw a butterfly. And I ran to catch it. And I lost my way.
Your father? Why did he have you follow the...
Because we had napped.
I don't understand.
I was naughty.
Your parents must...
Mother said I should be spanked. But Father said wouldn't do no good. Sending me down the trail of...
You and your father?
This morning.
And did the sun...
It warmed my back.
So we must go? Come. And explain to your parents that they must not lose their children in the woods.
We can't go home. Because of the Wolf King and his pack.
No kings are...
These have one.
And you've seen him?
Yes. I mean, no.
See what I've got? Wolves fear it. Come.
You
can come out now. Something with immense claws.
My father couldn't even do that.
Massacred by something with immense claws.
Look!
Wait here.
But...
No buts. Bloodshot. Still moist. Lips parted and bloated. Immense pain. His chest is crushed. Something picked him.
Ew, that's horrible!
Stay there and look. Let's see.
Why are you digging through?
Would you mind making certain your laces are tied? The Wolf King's no fantasy.
What happened?
He had a fall.
I bet. The Wolf King got him.
When did children get so smart?
What will we do when the Wolf King finds us?
Good question. I've no silver.
Oil?
No. Of dog tallow.
You're...
Not my father.
What you doing?
Greasing my... There.
They're gone! You can come out!
You cut them up bad! The Wolf King will be angry.
Do parents often send their children out to follow the in blood? Clawed open. No wolves did this.
This way, through the cave.
You lead.
It's a bit dark.
Afraid?
Are you?
What?
The Wolf King, now do you believe me?
I do. Hide! Girl? You're lucky we came this way. Found...
Yaren, must be.
the little one. You have bandages at home? Some spirit? He laid a
I've not, miss, but my lord, he's might even reward you for cut.
Very well.
Just who do you think you brought me, man? That's not me daughter.
And the little one?
Neither, damn it! I think I'd know my own child.
Well, might not be yours, the older one, but you've got to admit the light.
You'll not see one fucking copper. Get out before I set my hounds on you. So, stew any good?
Very. Thank you. I'd not eaten in...
Clear to see. I'm pleased you like it. Had them prepare a bath for you once you've eaten. And you could do with some sleep. Great care in the nook behind the hearth.
Thank you.
Shh. Eat. So I ordered my men to watch her and left her to rest.
And?
A topic for another time.
The little girl who showed up...
Gretke. Ciri told me of the girl's parents, what they decided. She's fed here. A roof over a warm...
What happened to Sir?
I've told you already.
Take it you won't give...
I regret your loss. Commiserate. But you see, it so happens... I propose an exchange.
Thing is... Fine. I'll help you. I'll find your fam...
You have my... Guard! This man's under my protection. Don't stare, I've not grown horns.
When did you see them last?
They vanished after...
What do you mean,
Precisely that.
Can't start searching till I know what they look like.
Tamara, my daughter, turned 19 in the spring. Beautiful eyes, green. My wife, Anna, has 2 score winters behind her that have dark hair, thick as tar. Keeps it...
You try to search...
Sent men out right away, but they're not suited to it. It's one thing to... Besides, Velen's naught but swamps and marshy woodland. Plenty of hard to...
Maybe they were kidnapped.
None worth mentioning. Worthless little pricks and angry... Any who might have, they've been eaten.
Anything unusual happened?
Unusual? No. But not long ago, and my women... Anna, quiet as a mouse as ever.
This place.
This place? What do you mean? They wanted for nothing here.
Had your men in mind. Their company.
My men are a horde of whoresons, but they...
I'll need to know a lot more than that.
What for?
I need clue.
I'll not let a stranger...
Want me to find them or...
I do.
Then let me...
When she was a babe, my daughter loved animals. Saw a deer trophy on a wall once. Do you know what she asked?
Haven't got a clue.
Papa, is that deer's womb on the other side of the wall? You see it there? Whoa, what's a trophy? I pity any bastard who's hurt her.
Incense. And an old key. Wonder what it unlocks. Anise, sandalwood, and something else. Saffron? Damn ugly for a doll. The kind you'd stick with pins to hurt someone.
Prick.
Well, bring out the gimp.
Think the gimp's sleeping.
Well, guess you'll just have to go wake him up now, won't you?
You look familiar. I think you've had enough, mate. Oh.
An altar. So, the eternal fires made it to Velen. An altar. So, the eternal fires made it to Velen.
Ah! You look familiar.
An altar. So, the eternal fires made it to Velen.
Pam-param, pam-pam-param, pam-param.
Wooden candlestick. Stem's broken. Fresh flowers. He expects them to return any minute. Takes hope. Walls a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size. The Baron and his wife. What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side. It gets interesting. Piece of wood. Deep nicks, hit with a heavy object. Rest of the candlestick, and wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle. From Toussaint. Yeah, Herveloos. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
Get out of my sight.
Damn, trail breaks off. I can find something else, though. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
Done poking around?
Whole landing smells of...
One of the lads, must be.
Give your men air...
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated.
Found signs of a fight in the room.
A fight?
Someone was attacked. Probably your wife or daughter. Whoever it was tried to defend themselves with a candlestick. Missed...
I don't know nothing about this. That night...
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle.
3 times I asked those bastards if they'd seen...
Found a doll and... Looks like it might have been used for some sort of...
Black magic? She was 4, perhaps 5 winters old. We were in Vizima on market day and she saw the sorceress. Couldn't afford a thing of that sort, so... Oh, mate.
So it is supposed to be Triss.
Doesn't it? Time's taking a bit of a toll.
You got something to fall back on if things... Recognize this ant...
Yeah.
Any idea where she...
None. A Pella. Old Coot lives... If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Pella, not the woman.
Ought to have a chat.
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it...
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just...
Sight.
You bored, Ray boy? Hey!
Got eyes
Hey,
on
yeah.
you. Catch mice too.
The use of hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
Come on, Roach.
Ooh.
That's it, Roach.
Need a swift kick in the arse. We'll get the old book.
Hey, look. Some strays.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the...
Too late. We've got dibs on it.
Think you need to leave now.
Do we?
You did.
Well, rubble everywhere.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up. Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old.
You were expecting...
Aye. They shall come who stint, and thus...
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then...
You make the
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, proper as amulets go. He'd
You make...
prop...
So...
Oh, the besieged she was, evil all around. Old magic, born of oblivion.
Old magic?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the tongue.
Anna and her dog...
Nay, no. But the spirits could know. The
spirits? Great.
Lost, must be found. Princess!
Princess?
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those men must have...
Without the goat.
Can't seriously...
The Peller without a goat, mate.
Fun. Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. There you are. Here, goat. Here, princess. Hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn. All right, time to try the bell. Come on, let's go see the beller. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? Where the hell'd you go?
Bear! Run, you stupid piece of shit!
Come on!
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Nowhere in sight. Nowhere to be found. Princess! Flee not from the pillar, for there are wolves about. Goat of mine!
Happy for you, Anna and Tamara.
The White Wolf helped the Pella. Blood. We...
Fine. It's over?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say?
You came for an augury, and Augurite
mentioned a child.
Why, Anna.
Anna was pregnant?
She was. And she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps. Or ashamed, or forgetful.
Anna tell you all that?
Nay, not Anna.
Great, so I can be sure.
The omens need not your faith to be true.
The Baron have anything to do?
Foul-tempered he is.
No doubt makes his temper even foul. Did he abuse his family?
The Pella's old, near blind.
So what?
She's a wise bee.
What happened to the...
In a grave thrown. Without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now...
A botchling.
White Wolf. Wise Wolf. Catch the botchling. The botchling will help.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the White Wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its...
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. I know you need to bury it under the...
And give it a name. Perform...
The ritual of naming. That's...
Human, elven, dwarven. Win a spirit's favor, and...
Why do you want...
Blood. Blood.
Sure, but what do you want?
At times, a century is too short for two...
And...
He awaits for... There shall be no...
I hear you a pretty old custom.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Light the tallow candles to lead them.
Whatever I do, I got...
Seek it at midnight.
If what you say is true... Lightning strike. Faster.
Castle's on fire! It's a fire!
Come on, Roach.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire.
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid.
My brother's in the stable with...
See what I can do.
Hurry now!
Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
Good work! We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right? They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always...
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my... She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times
Make it sound like she led a charmed life.
I'd hardly...
Your wife, how'd she make...
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. Like no other, she knew...
You beat her? For that?
Ah, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you?
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick?
Doesn't much matter now.
How?
I know about the...
Anna and I...
All right, I'm all ears.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. I tried to stop her. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the...
Tomorrow present for all...
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. The sight of her...
Signs of a fight in the room.
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. I blacked out.
What happened
next? Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. I knew. She'd miscarried. It lay there. A tiny thing.
Seen a lot of dead in my...
Unspeakably so. My legs gave out, but compared to this, all that was a
We don't know that yet. The amulet and a war... What did you do?
Wrapped it in a clean...
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our... Understand?
I sympathize.
Thank you. And know that I hope you...
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just...
What?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a prop... Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and...
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the That's a sort of, hob. A guardian spirit that could lead me to your...
And the other?
We kill it and draw some blood.
Do not kill my child.
Still not
Whatever you decide.
Whatever we do,
I'll show you where I buried her.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubricant... Need to tend to...
Be quick!
Sober up.